Dude, are y'all having fun doing this Bone Chill event? It is so fun. No, I'm not. I'm lying. It is nowhere near fun. I'm lying. And they actually added the BMing with snowballs. And I'm going to tell you this right now. There's nothing. I throw it at Killer, and I know it could be frustrating for Killer if they can't catch you. But to be tunneled and put on the hook, and not just hit on hook, but have a snowball thrown at you as if you have like tomatoes thrown at you, it's funny and annoying at the same time. And it's naturally like a survivor's ego who's good at the game to be like, well, 1v1 me right now and stuff like that. Like, I think it's a waste of time. Especially most of these killers, they aren't that good when it comes to chases. Like, not like the average pub killers and stuff like that. They're mostly just going to catch you eventually because teammates aren't doing generators. They're wasting a bunch of resource pallets, and they're just going to taunt you and either hit you on hook or just throw snowballs. But I swear on both of my grandfather's urns, this doctor that pissed me off today, I would drop him off 1v1. Like, I would drop him off, even if he's late. I would drop him off in 1v1s. I swear. Like, dude, when I tell you, like, I don't understand. It's like, killers, do y'all get together in a meeting? Like, do y'all huddle up? Do y'all, like, have emails? Do y'all, like, you know, have, like, lunch or, you know, go to Starbucks and be like, hey, we finna sweat during the event. We finna sweat. We finna tunnel. Literally, I've been tunneled the entire... I'm not even just using my Prestige 100 Nia, which I hate doing that with her because it's just like, obviously, they do it to prove a point. But, like, literally, why do y'all have to sweat so hard? It's bone chill. It's snowing outside. It's cold outside. How do you sweat when it's snowing? How do you sweat when it's cold? I mean, are y'all getting anything for Christmas? Like, relax, B. Like, yo, it's like... First off, if you guys are new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I am a Survivor main, so yes, I know I sound entitled and stuff like that. I think both sides, to be fair, are entitled to some degree, right? Like, just a little bit. And the reason why I say this is because I want y'all to understand this, right? Both sides just want to win and play the game. I understand that. Not everybody wants to just jump in a snowman and hide and be cute and not do gens, because that can take forever. Gens take, on average, 90 seconds, and that's it. That's when it's not being interrupted. But, dude, see, it's not even just the fact that I see Chucky 20% of the time. Yes, you can go to the nightlight.gg website and literally see that Chucky is chosen at least 20%. That means 20% of the time you're going to see Chucky's, right? So just prepare for, or Tiffany's or whatever. You're going to see that type of killer. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm not trying to, you know, burst your bubble. Thank heavens night is done for until, like, I think after Christmas or after the event. I don't know. But, like, seeing him, which is, I know he's not probably chosen that much as others, but it's still annoying. It just shows you just like how solo queue is. You gotta realize I play solo queue most of the time, and this is what I go through every single game. And it's like when I get killers sweating, it's like I just wish I had like 3 other survivors that want to sweat back. See, I don't mind killers tunneling, slugging, and camping when I actually have a team. It's like they catch me off guard. It's like they catch me after hours, because it's like they literally catch. Because here's the thing, I don't even play with people. I play alone. I don't have time to dedicate as much as like the time I used to, but because of the hours and experience I have in this game, even if you're watching these videos, you might think, oh, because I do play every day. Like, don't get it twisted. I play every day, but keep this in mind. Like, there were a time where this is all I've done was just play DBD. This is why I racked up like $6,000 within like 3 years, versus people who've been playing since like legacy days who took a little longer because, you know, they probably have lives. I just discovered this game not that long ago, like years ago, right? In every event, it's like they just go even harder. I know it's like rank reset. I think today is the 19th. So people are trying to like get back to their iridescent ones, because people still believe in this game that means something. I guess to people that means a lot. Being a rank 1 killer, being a rank 1 survivor, being both, they really believe that takes skill, right? And that's why there's competitive players who laugh at pub players, because they're people who are really just decent at the game. And when you play this game, I don't care how good you are as a competitive player. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. It is different playing alone. There's nothing more demoralizing than to be a good survivor who's trying to carry the team, who's trying to stay and chase long as you can, to try to preserve power as much as you can, trying to save your teammates, and then you have a killer who just wants to go hard regardless. Pause. Like, I like throwing snowballs, I like jumping in the snowman, but I like to run fun builds, right? And here's the other side to it. I understand killers have the same experience. They go against Prestige 100 players. They go against people who, you know, want to just gen rush whatever and just try to get the game over with. And there are people who are toxic. So I understand there are toxic on both sides. See, I would be lying if I didn't think it was toxicity on both sides. It's just, I want people to understand this game is made for killer. It is designed for killers to win. For some reason, I was arguing with some, I'm not going to disrespect him, some dude, that's all I'm going to say, right, on Twitter about stats and what's going on literally in the game. Like, you can't refute the fact that at the end of the day, killers are never losing. They're on minimum getting at least a 2K or better, even if they're not even that good at killer. And for them to get these, like, here's the difference. People are, well, survivors cry and cry more and all stuff like that. But see, the difference between killer and survivor crying is killer actually get what they want. You know, it's like killer live a DBD life on easy mode, right? Like, they're able to get everything that they want that's designed for them. Bloodlust will kick in because the chase is taking a little bit too long. They nerf gen speeds. If you look at all these aura reading and slowdown stuff, they have it for killer. And then survivors, we rarely get stuff that's nerfed that's good for us. But even the stuff like, you know, made for this and all of the type of stuff like that, it barely does anything. 'Cause at the end of the day, killers may feel like their game is going really rough and all this stuff like that, but they still end up winning with a 2K or better, or a 3K if you're good. It's not like that with survivor. I can run a killer for days, and if I got people that's not on gens and they're not doing anything, I can still die and it feels like nothing, especially when you don't have communication. I just wish that people would just relax during these events. Why can't we have a peace treaty and just be like, let's just relax? I'm talking about on killer and survivor. But here's the difference, though, and I want y'all to understand this, and I just want to be very clear. I don't want to keep this video too long. Is that I want y'all to understand this. Killer sets the tone. They set the tone all the time. I know there are killers who want to play, and I know people who want to play, you know, custom matches and stuff like that to be competitive. But killer literally can set the tone if they want to be friendly, if they want to go hard, if they, you know, want to, you know, tunnel, slug, or just play a game, whatever. Survivors cannot set that tone. We can literally walk up to a pig and try to boop the snoop. Not that I would care to do that. I actually want to play the game. But if the killer don't want to play around, then the killer's not going to play around. The killer can actually get us out of the game. They can camp the hook. They can do all of that. But literally, the killer decides to want to be friendly, they can do that. And there are some killers who have jumped into snowmen or streamers that I've played with or played against as killer. And, you know, it was nice little snowball fight. The event ends January 4th. Correct me if I'm wrong. Why do y'all have to go so hard? I don't understand that. Like, what I mean by hard is, I mean, like, I'm talking about camped literally off the hook, knowing that we still, and it just shows you that anti-camping stuff is BS. Because at the end of the day, you gotta realize, like, if a killer, I want y'all to understand this, survivors, and please stop doing this. Please stop selling the game. Stop getting off gen. If somebody's been a hardcore ton, I know y'all in lobbies with people, bro, if the killer want that survivor out, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. The killer, you cannot stop killer. You cannot trip him. You can't box him. You can't throw hands. Because I promise you, I wish you could. Because I will fold some of these killers up on this game, but not in real life. I am literally, there's nothing you can do to stop a killer from going after a survivor. So stop doing that. I'm clapping my hands. I clap my hands, I mean, I'm serious. Stop doing that. Stop getting off of generators. You're not going to stop the killer from going after somebody. Okay? Like, the only way it works is if the gates are powered and you're able to open up the gate and you can try to trade, but you don't want to trade too much because that's all you're doing, or you can just try to take a hit and body block. That's it. You cannot stop. You should not be at 5 gens, somebody being camped. If you want to win the game, the best way you get back at that killer is to just do the gens and escape. That's it. Give the killer the 1K or his one. Maybe he has a challenge to get the obsession out or whatever. If he wants to be a bot for Christmas, that's fine. But stop jumping off of generators. Like, I hate that I care that much about winning in this game. It's completely asymmetrical. It's made for killer. I don't care what anyone says. You cannot show a stat that shows that survivor is supposed to beat killer. I don't care if you're comp or not comp. You cannot do that. You cannot. I said this before, and I'll end the video just like this. You cannot keep using the argument of a certain small percent of players and team and comp players with restricted rules and you know, arbitrary rules and stuff like that just to prove a point. That doesn't account for the numbers of most people who just are casual players. This is ignorance. People saying that console players are weaker than PC players because they can afford more, like the goofiness of it all. There's no numbers or stats that even prove that. It's just people just saying things to belong. So in closing, because I just want to keep this short, I don't know, man. I hope you guys having a happy holidays and stuff like that. I just feel like in DBD, bro, it's like, yo, dude, I don't like playing with my Nia more than half the time. I play like maybe once or twice sometimes in the day, and I play with other people because it's like having Prestige 100. It's almost like having Legacy, even though obviously Legacy is more rare. Like, it's like very rare, but it's just like having that Prestige icon symbol. You can't take it away, and the killer get to see and prepare. They get to bring add-ons, iridescent. They can play Blight and just to sweat. And if I had a team, you can play the sweatiest, mustiest way you want to play. Buy some deodorant though afterwards. Okay, take a bath if you're gonna play that sweaty, or a shower. If you're grown, don't take a bath. Take a shower. Right. My whole point is though, man, just relax during the holiday, man. I hope y'all. I don't know if y'all not getting nothing for Christmas. It might be some kids playing, bro. But just chillax, man. Relax. But hey, I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Stay safe out here. Enjoy the Christmas holiday that's coming up. And if nothing else, peace.